virtue ethics in the age of artificial intelligence has to do with the data because it's machine learning. So what virtues does the data have in order to be ethical, to make the machine ethical, right? So what kind of data? Does it have biases? Does it have gender biases, ethical biases, cultural biases? Does it have any political leanings or racial biases, for example? So there's been a lot of talk about that. And yes, if the machine learning result is sexist and racist, is because it learned from the best. It read everything humankind has ever written, and it came to the conclusion that it gets to, because that's what we've been writing about. And so this is what this is about. Now, in this course here on big data, AI, and ethics, we will talk a lot about big data. That's why I will keep it very short here. We will not talk a lot about data, but data is really, really important, and we'll talk a lot about how important it is. Now, I could bore you a lot with it. Actually, in academia, they mainly know me for having done a study a few years back at the beginning of the big data paradigm, where we estimated how much information there is actually in the world. And we showed that it's a lot, which then is associated with the birth of what nowadays they call big data. So you can see here, the white is the analog information. You can see the digital information basically exploded after the year 2000 in the world. And that's not been too long ago, because we first of all telecommunicated a lot of information. We made that digital. That led the trace data behind, the digital footprint behind, which filled up these databases, these amazing databases, the storage, so from telecommunication to storage, which now in the third pass we use in order to train our machines with machine learning. So from telecommuting, a lot of digital data, storing the digital footprint, the trace data in databases. Now we train on that and convert that, and machines learn from this digital footprint that we produced. And I'm not gonna bore you much more about that right now, because we will talk about it a lot, but I could. So much that, for example, in Latin America, the BBC and El Mundo, they call me El Guru, the guru of big data. Now, I still don't put linen pants on when I go on stage there, but yes, I will not talk more about it right now. We will return to this when we talk more about big data.